Hey there, Sagittarius. It's time for your weekly horoscope for the coming 7 days. And just a quick reminder for everybody out there, should you ever wish to get a session with me, you do need to go on ahead to my website. It's called integrativemysticism.com. Or, of course, you may also simply just follow the links down below. If you're interested in looking at the deeper spiritual multidimensional side of things, you might want to check out the incoming wave video that is already up, and that's on my main channel page. I put one out every weekend. You can actually click on my avatar to go check it out, or open the down bar below and follow the links there. We have a big one this week. So what is going on when it comes to, well, the week ahead for you? This week is overlit by the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. And I feel very strongly from this card that this is going to be a week where a lot of plans in action, a lot of commitments, a lot of manifestations that you have already received, a lot of things in the work are coming up to be tweaked, because this is all about assessing where things are not actually living up to their fullest potential. When we get the Ace of Pentacles reversed in a normal reading, oftentimes we are seeing where something did not end up actually meeting its full potential, as in having its full payoff, do everything that it could, be the best that it could be. Something in the implementation, or what went into the process, or what into the creative process, was mixed up. Somewhere along the lines of implementing all of these steps, we actually had something included into a creation, or into a work, or into a manifestation that ultimately created a result that did not meet expectations, whether it fell below expectations or turned into something completely different than expected. Really, that depends on what was going on. But this is sort of the theme that is happening throughout the entirety of your week. Now, this does not necessarily have to be a negative thing, because in a lot of cases with the Ace of Pentacles reversed, we are catching something early. We are seeing where something is approaching a space that we don't necessarily want it to go. We're getting a chance to catch something early in order to change its course, to maybe go back to the drawing board, or make some kind of repair or adjustment in order to either improve something, or maybe, yes, even salvage something to be put to different use. And so you're going to be seeing this going on in all areas of your life. And it is, remember, it's an opportunity to catch something early. It's an opportunity to save something, or salvage something, or transmute something early. And we see a lot of that going on in the material realm with the Ace of Wands reversed. Something has gone a little bit haywire, or something is going haywire when it comes to either a professional or financial matter as it relates to your own personal abundance. It doesn't mean anything has gone bad yet, but with the Ace of Wands reversed, there is something that is sort of burning out of control to the point where it's almost going to go out. It's approaching too much intensity to be sustainable. And I feel like for a lot of you, this could actually be a project becoming maybe more high maintenance, or more labor intensive than it should be, something that's a lot more complicated than it should be. For some of you, this could actually be a week where you're finding that you're actually working a lot. You are actually taking on a lot more activity, and yes, even money, even abundance in that respect, because Ace of Wands upright or reversed is still providing material gain, but there's something about the Ace of Wands reversed that is also telling me that this is not a sustainable thing. This is something that, we're kind of cashing it all in at once. We are burning up everything all at once. The fire is too big. We need to bring it back under control. This can sometimes show up as well for those of you who are simply curious about money in general, needing to pay attention to a good thing that is about to hit a downward slope, and we want to make sure that we are diversifying our agenda, diversifying our plans, diversifying our portfolio, however you want to phrase it, because whatever is happening here, we want to make sure that we are already putting it to work for us. We're not necessarily working it to death. The Ace of Wands reversed is also showing up where a lot of you Sagittarius people are going to need to redraw some boundaries around your expenses of time and of money, because I am seeing the potential for some serious burnout this week. Even if in the beginning we are feeling super powerful, super jazzed, and yes, super hyped for all of what is coming in, even new projects and new things are starting off with too much of a bang. And so we want to make sure we can turn this wand right side up and get things back under control. As we get to the community card, friends, relatives, other people in your life, you have the Knight of Wands upright, and I am seeing a lot of you Sagittarius people getting an opportunity to switch lifestyles in a very big way. I don't know why this Knight of Wands is giving me such a big impression, but a lot of you are going to be finding that either a friend or a relative, or maybe even a community or group that you're a part of, is going to be inviting you on some kind of new adventure, some kind of road you can go down as it relates to either your personal life, your creative life, your spiritual life, or even your career, that is going to get us away from maybe what has been considered an unpleasant or maybe a bothersome norm in other, in recent history. And when we think about the Ace of Wands reversed, the Ace of Pentacles reversed, this could be somebody offering to help us do that transmuting, do that tweaking, do that salvaging work as well. Because with the Knight of Wands, we are seeing somebody who is ultimately already familiar with where they are going next, and they know the road, they know the map that they are about to take you down this journey on. If you accept the invitation, if you entertain the idea, it may be a way that we can also get some of this this craziness over here back in your hands and back the way you like it, or maybe even replaced with something better. As we get on to the love and romance card, we've got the Empress card in reverse, and it does look like the theme for love this week is revolving around you kind of seeing where maybe as either a couple, for those of you who are in existing relationships, or maybe even you and somebody else, or maybe just, a new situation that's starting, are needing to backtrack from maybe a decision or a commitment that is ultimately putting us in a position where we are not actually getting what we want out of it. The Empress card reversed, as you've probably heard me say before, can sometimes show up where we're being told where something is its own worst enemy. The Empress card reversed is her own worst enemy. And if this is us, we have to pay attention to maybe something that we are bringing into the relationship, or something that we are doing as a couple that is ultimately defying or maybe even slowing down the progress towards an ideal that we are actually working on. When we talk about being one's own worst enemy, it doesn't have to be anything crazy or dramatic. This could have been something we committed to as a couple, maybe something that we are about to sign on to, something that we are about to begin with our family, something that we've been maybe deciding what to do with our finances, or maybe another kind of lifestyle commitment that we need to shift. Because the Empress card reverse is saying something that we found something that we need to turn around in the highest interest of all concerned. And looking at the Ace of Pentacles reversed, it follows the very, very same theme. For those of you who are maybe single or available for a new partner, the Empress card reversed is indicating, you might want to be mindful about how things begin and what foot certain things get off on during this week, because it does look like actions and deeds and expressions of intention are going to be more pronounced than what the intentions actually are. Whether your intentions are good, or you're just maybe, maybe both people's intentions are good. The Empress card reverse can start off a relationship opportunity on very shaky ground. Sometimes it's going too fast, sometimes it's being overly cautious, sometimes it's building a relationship on completely different pretenses than what we are trying to do. I feel like this is a co-creation. This is not necessarily anyone doing anything to be bad or selfish or negligent. It could just be an accident. And we have a chance to turn it around, right? This could be something going on between us and somebody new we've only been talking to for a couple of weeks. Don't let anything get taken too personally or too seriously. This is a week where we are catching everything early. Just remember that. So that is your horoscope. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You know I appreciate it. And should you ever want to get a session with me, go on ahead to my website. It's integrativemysticism.com.